Are you a homeowner thinking or even dreaming of upgrading to a new home? Maybe a bigger home or ready to downsize homes? It can be exciting to find your next home, yet overwhelming and stressful to think of selling your current home at the same time. Fear not, today I am here to guide you through the options of how to sell and buy a house at the same time without the uncertainties. Additionally, I will share a few financing options and information to help make the process more manageable. So grab a cup of coffee or maybe a glass of wine, depending on what time it is. Sit back and we will get started on this journey of options to your new home. Welcome back to those of you that have seen me before. To those that are new to my channel, I am Leanne Cray, your local realtor with Allegiant Realty Group here in Yamhill County in the heart of Oregon's wine country. There are many options when it comes to selling and buying a house at the same time, and it all just depends on your personal situation. Option 1, buy first, sell later. The first option you have is to buy your new home before selling your current one. This provides you with the safety net of not worrying about being homeless. You can move into your new home directly from your current home in a timeline that works for you. This allows you the time to both clean and finalize any repairs needed on your current home, and then when ready and staged, listing it for sale. This allows your current home to show in its best light to your new buyers. This is actually the option that my last clients chose. It worked best for them as it eliminated the stress of trying to move out and into a new home within 1 to 2 days between 2 different cities. They were able to coordinate the move between homes into their personal work and life schedules, reducing the stress of their move. The benefit of this for them outweighed understanding that they would be carrying 2 mortgages with possible overlapping payments for a couple of months. Being that the current market is a seller's market with very low inventory, they felt comfortable with this risk for them. Which leads me to the caveat of this option. Unless you have the funds to purchase a home in cash, you will need to qualify for a new home loan. If you currently have a mortgage on your home, this means you need to qualify for having 2 mortgages at the same time. Having 2 mortgages at the same time comes with the risk of possibly having 2 mortgage payments due at the same time. This could occur if your current home is not sold quickly, and it can put a strain on some personal finances. The most common practice with this option is to qualify for a mortgage on your new home and then pay off your current mortgage once your departure home sells. Now, you may be wondering how then you can use the equity from your current home on your new home. There are 3 avenues that your lender can advise you on dependent on your personal situation. The first 2, a home equity line of credit and a bridge loan, allow you to tap into the equity of your current home prior to selling. There are financing fees to obtain and close on these loans. Both loans lean towards interest-only payments while they're outstanding, and both are paid off at the time that you sell your current home. The third avenue is handled after you sell your departure home and is called a recast. Most lenders are able to recast your mortgage one time. This is common practice for homeowners that get a mortgage when they've purchased a new home and they haven't sold their original home yet. Once you sell your current home, you will pay down the new mortgage using the equity that you received from the sale of your home. You then call your lender and request a recast of your mortgage. When your lender recasts your mortgage, they will re-amortize your mortgage payments using the new lowered balance. This lowers your monthly payments on your new loan since your principal balance was paid down. The interest rate and the term will remain unchanged. Option 2, sell first, buy later. If you are not able to qualify for 2 mortgages simultaneously, this is an option that may work for you. This second option is to sell your current house first, then look for a new home. It provides you with a clear idea of how much money you'll have from the equity of your house to put down on your new purchase. However, it does come with the need to rent or move in with family for a short period of time. This also carries a reality moving twice. Once out of your house into your rental or storage unit, and then secondly into your new home from your rental or storage unit. When taking this route, your first step is to find a place to rent while also preparing your home for sale. Once you find a place, you can list your home for sale and move into the rental. This removes the stress of having 2 mortgage payments. It also provides you more time to find a home, which in a limited inventory market can sometimes be tough. This has been the most popular avenue for sellers during the craze of the market these last few years. It allows you, the seller, to move out and sell your home before shopping for a new home. It also provides you the opportunity to put your best foot forward in being competitive against other buyer offers. To be competitive, it is important in how you structure your purchase offer. Having sold your home first allows you to make a purchase offer with a large down payment on the new home from the equity of your sale. It also allows you to avoid being contingent on needing to sell your home in order to purchase the new home. When sellers compare multiple buyer offers against one another, contingent offers are not always looked on favorably. More often than not, in multiple offer situations, contingent offers have lost out to offers without such requirements, especially the last few years. Option 3, simultaneous closing. Like the previous option, closing simultaneously also allows you to simply have one mortgage. It still carries the risk of needing a place to stay between homes and possibly moving twice, but it greatly mitigates these risks. When closing simultaneously, you use contingency clauses. 2 clauses allow you to list your home first and then shop for a home. The last clause is opposite. You find a home first and then you list your home for sale. The first contingency is to list the home with language that you will only sell your current home consecutively with the purchase of your new home. This lets the buyer know when they offer that it may not be a quick closing. Closing will only occur after you find and go under contract on your new home. As soon as you do accept an offer on your house, you will start looking for a new home. This comes with pressure though, as you may not find exactly the type of home you're looking for if inventory on the market is limited to choose from. Also carries the risk of your buyer moving on to another home while you're home shopping if you take too long. Once you do find a new home though, and you are under contract on your purchase, the closing dates on both transactions are negotiated to close the same day or within 1 day of each other. Your realtor may also be able to help negotiate your staying in your departure home 2 to 3 days after closing. If this is possible, it will allow you a couple of days to move between homes before your buyer takes possession and moves in. Now here in the first quarter of 2023, inventory has remained pretty low here in Oregon. There's not been as many buyers on the market, which has resulted in fewer instances of multiple offers on homes. And due to this, we have been seeing more sellers willing to accept offers comparative to the last 2 years, in which the buyer must first sell their departure home before they can close on their new home, which has been a good change. The second contingency option is to again list your home first. Here you use language reflecting the need to rent your home from your buyer up to 60 days after closing on your sale, meaning the buyer does not get possession until after your agreed rent term period. This provides you a greater window of time to find a new home, go under contract, and close on your purchase before moving out of your departure home. Closing on your new purchase can occur anytime after the close of your sale and before the end of the negotiated rent term period. You then only move once from your current home to your new home. The risk of this option is that you will need to find a home that you like and go under contract in again a short time. Now you may have up to 30 days after closing on your sale to do this, but if you are unable to close on a new home before your agreed rent back term ends, which cannot exceed 60 days if your buyer obtained financing, then you will need to find short-term housing between moving out of your home and into your new home that you're buying. The third contingency option is to go under contract on a purchase, then list your home for sale. I have successfully closed with a few clients on this option, but to do so, there are a few steps that must be taken care of previously to home shopping. The first thing to do is to prepare your home for sale as if it's going on the market. This includes pricing the home, cleaning it, having the photography and drone footage completed, and the marketing ready for the home to hit the market. Now you get to shop for a home. In this option, the use of the contingency clause is used when you offer on your new home. When offering, the sale clause is utilized. This states that you must sell your home in order to purchase and that you will put your home on the market within 24 or 48 hours. There is additional language in regards to the timeline that you must accept an offer on your sale, which is negotiated between you and the seller of the home that you're buying. This option allows you to find a home you like before you have to put your home in the market. As all the options do, it carries its own risk. a risk of losing the home if you do not have a buyer within a given time window on your sale, and a risk that you may need to accept an offer with terms lesser than you had hoped for on the sale of your home. As you can see, there are several options when it comes to how to sell and buy a house at the same time. Whether you choose to buy first, sell first, or do a simultaneous closing using multiple contingencies, the key is to plan ahead, explore your financing options, and work with an experienced professional realtor who has a ton of tools in their wheelhouse to make the process as smooth as possible for you. Speaking of tools, now that you have an idea of how to sell and buy a house at the same time, you'll want to make sure your home looks its best. Stick around to watch my next video, Easy Do-It-Yourself Home Staging Tips when preparing to sell your home, where I share with you the 10 tips that I share with all of my sellers. Valuable tips and tricks that will make your home stand out and appeal to potential buyers. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. You can click here to watch it next. As always, if you're thinking about making a move here or anywhere in the US, please reach out. I would love to assist you personally or help connect you with an amazing consultant in your area. Until next time, when I am back again to talk about all things real estate related to living in, moving to, buying, or selling here in Yamhill County, have a great week.